Hello, beautiful Gemini, and welcome back to my Tarot Nook. I hope you are doing well and all's been good for you. So let's go ahead and check in and see what messages are here for you today, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. All right, so discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Some of you here, discipline is becoming a primary focus for you these days. You're really needing to get yourself back on track. Focus on something super important. There could be like an effort coming through where your attention is really needed here soon, and self-sabotage. So don't kind of, talk yourself out of things or remove positive elements or aspects or ideas out of your way. Stay focused. Focus is super important. Okay. Most of the time it's not, other people that prevent us from achieving our true goals. Sometimes we are like our own inner voice kind of gets in the way, or kind of, our intuition or our inner resilience is like not necessarily at peak. So if you're feeling like something is not working out, take a step back here, Gemini. Think it through, see what it is that you can do different. Maybe stop or not decide or not move. Do not allow somebody else to kind of dictate how fast or slow you should be moving towards something. Okay, have that discipline for it. All right, so we have past life relationship is showing up here. We're dealing with somebody here that is in your life, that's been part of your past, that's coming into the forefront. There's some jealousy and envy taking place though, so I'm not sure if it's you towards them right now. Or them towards you. But, for those of you who have, who you're comfortable speaking to your friends or talking to your friends, let your friends support you, okay? Or ask for help, or just get some direction here. So again, discipline. Some of you, there could be an energy here that really does, cannot control themselves, okay? So you could be dealing with somebody that does need to be disciplined, in the sense like exercising self-control is important, okay? Worth waiting for. So I feel like anything that's important is worth waiting for, and it's all about the timing. I feel like divine timing is taking a role here for you. But we're dealing with a deception here. Somebody's being very deceptive. I feel like, again, could be kind of sort of be in a place where somebody is wearing a mask in the relationship and a connection, okay? And I feel like you may not be seeing things, or you may be sabotaging things unintentionally for yourself. All right, so exercise some discipline and restraint. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Some of you, you should really, I feel like the message here in terms of divine timing, there's something bigger at play for you, and something here needs to kind of come to light. So if somebody's very passionate towards you, you don't need to be asking them. They should be able to be comfortable and be themselves and let you know how they feel towards you, just like you would if in terms of how you feel towards them, okay? But I feel like there's something here that's coming through, something from your past life relationships, or something from like, something here, somebody here that's been in your life off and on is coming back, is coming through, okay? For some of you, you could be getting introduced to them for the first time, okay? And your life journey together might be starting soon, but I have a feeling this is somebody that you also know in your waking life. All right, so memories here, okay? Bittersweet memories, you guys. Somebody's thinking about you quite a bit. I feel like this is somebody that has, kind of grown over time. I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that finds you very comforting. They find themselves at peace, happiness when they're with you. All right, but something here there's been some type of separation. You're in a cycle. You're in an infinite cycle with this energy, okay? But it feels like there's just a lot of time. Whenever you have time apart, there's a lot of lessons that you are both going through to kind of explore your own like self-growth here. So that's also taking place, okay? And unspoken thoughts and feelings. Somebody has some regrets. Here, I feel like the person that has regrets feels like they disappointed the other person, okay? Like they've let them down. So farewells have been said. We are talking about a past life, past relationship, but also this is somebody that's gonna always be in your life, in a cycle in your life, somehow connected to you. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's been closure with this energy. There's been farewells. There's been goodbyes. All right, but this is due to some type of deception here. So for a lot of you, it feels like, some of you could be really missing this person quite a bit, or they could really be thinking about you, but you guys may not be good for each other right now. All right. they may not even be good for you for right now. Okay, it's super important that you kind of have that like awareness. All right, this is somebody that hurt you, that deceived you, that perhaps lied to you here. Okay, Seven of Cups is coming through. The Five of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse. Excuse me, guys. I've been sick since October 26th. The Devil in reverse. The Strength card. The Nine of Wands in reverse. I don't know why everything is looking crooked. Maybe it's my camera. All right, Eight of Cups. Nine of Wands. In the reverse, Four of Swords. Hi, baby. Oh my cat. Baby. You're pretty kitty. And we also have the Three of Coins. No, Gracie. Oh, say hi. Say hi. You cannot. Nope. Sorry. Nope. Sorry. She's gonna try. She's gonna want to try. That's but now she's like challenge card accepted. Back up, babies. Back up, baby. Thank you. Okay. She's on my chair. So, all right, y'all. So, Gemini, this whole Three of Coins situation here, there's somebody's working up the courage here to kind of get some type of direction. Okay, there's a new door opening. There's an opportunity for success. There's room for things to happen. Okay, but somebody here is just not courageous enough to kind of speak the truth, or they could be in a place where, you know, they're like, they don't want to cooperate completely. Okay. And here's the thing, there could be somebody here that could have been fooling around, like at work, or whenever they're not at home, they're out with somebody or something. There could have been like third party involvement in some way. Somebody like an external distraction is coming through overall. Okay, and it's brought about some problems. Okay, but here's the thing, there's an energy here that's like not able to let the other person go, spying on social media here, checking up on each other. I feel like this is an energy that kind of comes through. I told you she's gonna try to come back. This is an energy that tries to come through as carefree, or perhaps they don't want to be fully committed to something, but essentially I feel like this is just who they are. Like in general, they're not in a place where they know what they completely want. Okay, so the whole kind of juggling, the whole playing the field is still part of like their, I don't know, process, I guess is the word. So Seven of Cups. Okay, so up here's you, Gemini, what's around you and what's ahead of you. So in terms of where things are for you right now, I feel like you have a lot of options. You have lots of opportunities. I feel like the message here really from the universe is like self-sabotage is a thing. So just don't sabotage yourself. Think about the options that are around you. Think of the options that are presenting themselves to you. Make some decisions for yourself. All right. But overall, I feel like you're dealing with somebody here that also has like, yeah, they wear a mask. It's showing up multiple times. Okay, so they're like, there's a fake energy here, somebody that really hasn't been completely honest or faithful, and it's kind of coming through. And it's kind of like when it comes to like love and just romance, or just this being a Venus card, they put out fantasies a lot. Okay, they make you feel like you have a lot of options with them, or that, yeah, there's like room for anything that can, you know, to kind of transpire with them. And I feel like in terms of what's your mind, it's like, well, you do have options. You're realizing you have options. It's not just about the options that they have. Okay, or it's not about who's in their life. It's like you have people in your life. You have that strength coming through. Okay. I feel like somebody just doesn't know what they want overall, and that's an energy that's kind of been kind of eating at your thoughts. It's just there's no like settled like foundation taking place. Okay, the Five of Swords here, how things are making you feel, or where you are with your thoughts and emotions. I feel like for a lot of you with this Five of Swords, you know, I feel like communication could help kind of ease or bring forward, you know, like more clarity for some of you, even though there could have been some farewells or some type of closure or something like a chapter closed. There's just still some healing that's taking place that's been a struggle for you. Some of you may be having a hard time just moving on. There's just too much taking place or has taken place. And so it's just like the healing. Okay, so there's been like probably too much gaslighting, feeling betrayed, feeling deceived, like we were talking about earlier. But I feel like, you know, some of you here, you know, let your friends help you. It's kind of popping out again, because it feels like, you know, even if there's going to be some type of full healing or full reconciliation or like a reconnection of any sort, the pain is still something that needs to be, you need to still be able to feel like you can process that, and you're having a hard time processing that. Okay, the Page of Swords in reverse. I feel like, wow, it's just like wild because these are swords. So it just feels like, again, somebody is unable to let somebody go here to some degree. There's a lot of checking on each other on social media is taking place. You could be checking on them. I feel like this energy is trying to pull you in somehow, but they know that they were caught. They know that they were like, that either they were like caught in this lie or caught in a situation where they could not get themselves out of it. So it just feels like this is somebody that could come across as kind of manipulation. But I feel like, again, this is a card of deception when it's in the reverse. So there's a lot to be talked about here. And Aquarius is showing up again. It just feels like healing has to take place, and healing has not taken place yet. All right. No, you're not going to try from a different place, girl. You're so cute. You're so smart. This guy is so smart. She keeps trying from both angles, trying to come here. All right, stop. Gracie. Chill. Okay, so the Devil here in the reverse, with energies of what's around you. I feel like somebody here feels like it's not just the regrets, okay, but it's just that somebody feels this freedom that they were wanting, this detachment that they were hoping for. It's revealing a lot for them, okay, and it didn't give them their power back. It didn't make them feel good at all. This is somebody that's feeling stuck, okay, and I feel like they're feeling stuck with wherever connection they're in right now, or with whatever situation that they're in, and I feel like that's kind of causing like a little bit of a disappointment for them specifically. I feel like for you though, you could have been. This was almost like a close call for some of you. You could have kind of made a decision here, or ended up had done something that could have been very regretted later, or that you could have regretted later. It could have been anything: moving in, spending money, buying something. I don't know. Whatever it is, it feels like you dodged something here with this energy, but they also realize that they're coming across as negative. Like they're seeing themselves. They realize that they're like dirty behavior, and a very, 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 I don't know how to talk shit and be mean about people. I can, but I feel weird saying they're not coming to themselves as though they're like angelic at all. They are seeing the nastiness that is around them. Okay. That they're like, that they've done. And I feel like in terms of how they see you specifically, I feel like they're addicted to you somehow. You're in their memory bank. There's somebody here that's not forgetting about you. They're thinking about you. Strength here overall in the center, how they feel. Again, earlier I was saying somebody needs to be courageous, or wishes they had the courage. If I didn't, I feel like you have a power over them. I feel like they're still like they could be in denial that they care about you, or they actually even love you, or that you bring them happiness, because they really truly were deceptive enough to believe that they could be somewhere else, or the grass is greener. So I feel like in terms of how they're secretly feeling, this is somebody that really wants to have that connection thrive. All right. I feel like they're really lusting for you, but also they're like kind of trying, they're going to try to like gain your attention somehow, like be very brave, bold, courageous, like a knight in shining armor type of energies coming through. But this is somebody that really wants some type of an assurance of some sort. Okay, so I don't know if like the social media thing, the spying, the checking on each other, maybe they're gonna drop hints. Maybe they're seeing if you're gonna drop a hint of some sort. Okay, there's a lot of unspoken words still that need to be talked about, even though again there could have been some type of goodbye. I feel like because this is more of a soul, like a past life energy that's a cycle. This is not the ending. It's more like it's like a phase right now where things might be stale. Okay, the Nine of Wands in reverse. The biggest challenge for them is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like the biggest, they're caught, they're exhausted, they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. They wish they had the courage to feel like bold enough to talk to you, to come forward, to be honest about something. I feel like this is somebody that, is actually embarrassed or ashamed. You were correct about your suspicions of them. And I feel like this is somebody that perhaps kind of took you for granted, okay? They're not happy with themselves. There's a little bit of resentment coming in both cards. I feel like the resentment comes towards like just them being angry or upset with themselves. Kind of like regretting, like, again, losing you, or just walking away from you, or just taking the other, the easier path with somebody else. All right. But you do kind of here, it's kind of like Capricorn, this is a Capricorn energy, this is a Leo energy. So, but it's not about, I feel like Leo, it's more about the strength in this case. And the Capricorn is more about like the resilience, okay, like building that back up. Because the Nine of Wands, you guys, there's somebody that they got exactly what they wanted by leaving, by doing whatever. And now that it's like they're getting the results of the test that they put themselves. They were being tested and now they're seeing the results of it. And the result is not making them happy about themselves. All right. What's ahead of you? What's unknown or hidden? Eight of Cups. I feel like this is an energy that was very negative in approach. And I feel like this is somebody that dipped out or walked away for no reason or for reasons that were very selfish. And I feel like this is somebody that really regrets making these decisions. They're not necessarily moving towards anything else right now. They are clinging on to the past, very much so, but I feel like this is somebody that just can't stay in one place. I feel like I said earlier, I feel like, they're just in a place where they haven't figured out how to settle, or if they should settle, and how they want to do it and how they want to go about it. The Knight of Wands overall, really, what's going on? You chomping? She keeps chomping my shirt. The Knight of Wands in the reverse, what to expect. I feel like this is somebody here that really feels, again, this is somebody, I feel like you know this already, they have a wandering eye. So this is somebody that comes across as though their desires are not going to ever be met. But I feel like this is somebody, maybe there could be a little bit of a narcissist. So they always want something or somebody else to make them feel that ego, that boost that they're looking for, and getting it from just one place every day may not be enough. People get like that. But ultimately, I feel like this is somebody, again, they're very lustful towards you. They're actually feeling a little setback for themselves here, frustrated with themselves. Okay, I feel like this is somebody that regrets being like haste, like they really left, like they kind of just rushed, like they up and left. I don't know how to, what's the word, haste. But essentially they acted in a very reckless way. They basically dipped out. They literally dipped out, ran away from love, ran away from the romance, ran away from the feelings and connections, ran away from everything you were trying to have together. And it's like they're still like not satisfied. Okay. The Four of Swords overall in terms of advice, this is a Libra energy. I feel like you will feel a sense of justice overall, but in terms of advice, let things be where they are. It's okay to rest and recharge. Take that break for yourself. Do not self-sabotage. Work on that discipline here. It's super important because this is an energy that can burn out. Okay, this is an energy that can burn you out. This energy that can kind of like, like push people to the limits. Okay, they're very kind of in a very selfish phase in their life where their attention seeking is super like present or prominent, I guess. Okay, but I feel like here, the message is it's okay to withdraw and contemplate and think, okay, because it's super important to restore yourself here and to also get over the feelings that are bringing you sadness or making you feel a little kind of burnt out, feeling set back a little bit. All right, I feel like this is somebody, you're dealing with somebody that's avoiding self-reflection. It's also another message that's important to know with this Four of Swords. So there's somebody here that's resisting to realize that they could be, in a place where like they don't want to right their wrongs. They just want to continue past them. And so it's like a little reckless with a little unaccountability and a wandering eye. Okay, so very kind of selfish energy shows up here for you, Gemini. All right, let's see what else is here for my beautiful Geminis. So I'm coming, trust. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. You are right. I'm absolutely in love with you. I meant what I said. I just dream and wish for everything. Love is the answer. You do matter. I hope you'll wait for me. If somebody just doesn't know what they want, they just don't. All right, Gemini, I sincerely hope you enjoyed this reading. I try to upload weekly, but this year I've been very, very sick, in and out of hospitals all year for different reasons. So appreciate y'all just showing up and spending some of your time with me and hanging out. Like the video if you have not done so. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell. Final message to close this reading for you. Your word is listening. If you want to type that in the comments, let me know you stayed with me till the end. I appreciate that. And your message is, if you want to be heard, learn to listen. Discipline. Yeah, it just feels like, Gemini, you're in a very frustrated place, and like your logic is kind of clouded right now. And just don't overreact, and don't let this person get the best of you, and just, you know, trust the process. All right, love you guys, Gemini, so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.